Yo, Big Kish back up in here. Is it true? Did Kendrick Lamar just accept Drake offer for a round 2? Is it you? Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop Man. How Kendrick just accepted Drake's round 2 and will destroy him for it. We here for all of it. I told y'all 2025 is about to be lit. Literally. Let's get into this video, y'all. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Did Kendrick Lamar just accept Drake's offer? His challenge for another round 2. Let's see what Fantastic Hip Hop is cooking up, y'all. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, for Drake and every other loser in hip-hop right now, get out the way, because with what we have just found out, while someone like Drake thought he was going to be able to get his little Nokia video off and make that song go number 1 in this time where he thought that the lane of what was popping in hip-hop was finally going to clear up, well, that's just not the case, because we now have seen that for the first time since the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar has been spotted outside, and in typical fashion, he was getting to work on something new. And now with what we know about this, from who was there and to what was being filmed, we can see that
spotted outside. Hold on, I gotta see this footage.
For everything else, Kendrick Lamar has another massive surprise for us coming very soon. And now, before we go any further into what this exactly is, and find out what Kendrick is exactly about to whoop Drake with in terms of making sure that his last chance to make a hit song just fails miserably, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and really, as we are about
Fantastic Hip Hop back in the studio. Yay!
To continue witnessing one of the greatest runs we have ever seen in the history of music, it has never been more important to leave that like. And so now, with that said, when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, just like in typical fashion for the undisputed king of hip-hop, just when we were least expecting to see him again, Kendrick has popped up out of nowhere and is making noise just from the sheer presence of being spotted. And now, why all of this is so important is because Kendrick was not just seen outside, but he was filming what is looking like an entire music video. And with everything we know about—
why I didn't see this on Twitter or nothing? Oh my Lord, why didn't see this? Oh, it's more? Oh my God.
About this, from the props to the scene, which we can see pretty clearly.
It's about to be a movie. We got a movie, y'all. We got a movie. We might get, this look like Menace to Society type vibes. They play, yo, pump my yeah, hey, what? Look, pump my yeah, that's what this look like right here. This look like a Menace to Society type rollout video shoot type, you know what I mean? Let's get it.
Clear to who we know was 100% confirmed to be on set with him. Overall, when you see the GNX car,
hold on. What is sleep?
That Kendrick Lamar's stylist was right here, you'll quickly start to figure out that what was going on behind the scenes is very big, and because of the scale that we're seeing Kendrick and his team work with here, we can figure out a few things easily. And over everything else, Drake should take that little Nokia video, tuck it away, and run.
Y'all think it's pickable? Y'all think we got pickable? What y'all think? Yo, I think it's pickable. It looked like he at the gas station. I don't think it's Luther. I don't think it's Man at the Garden. It looked like he filming on the streets. That might be pickable, boy. We might got pickable video.
Because he is about to get embarrassed with what he is up against, because really, the first thing that should put every single person in hip-hop into fear about what Kendrick is about to do is that we have seen how private and under wraps what Kendrick and the people who work with him have been able to keep everything they do. So in and of itself, with them going to a public place where people were able to see somewhat of what was going on, I think Kendrick and his team knew what they were getting into with this, and they either wanted or were aware that this was going to get out and build hype. And overall, because of that, it does seem very likely that whatever Kendrick and his team were working on is going to be coming out very soon, because the stakes for all of these projects that they are working on in this era have never been higher.
When y'all see that GNX, boy, I already know what time it is, boy. We got something, baby, boy.
Which is especially true because with people like Drake and OVO, they literally have guys waiting around and trying to expose Kendrick's reveals before they happen to ruin them, and we literally saw an attempt of this with the Super Bowl itself. And so just understanding that alone, I think all of this is going to come out very soon, and with the tour lined up and now with people knowing that Kendrick is out working again, there definitely is a sense of urgency. But beyond that, when it comes to the actual visuals that Kendrick Lamar and his team were crafting here, while some people were saying it's a good credit music video with Playboi Carti, and they really thought this because of the location it was being filmed at, which Carti...
But he got the GNX out there, though. I don't think it's Playboi Carti. The GNX is out there.
Is almost synonymous with because of the aesthetic. I just don't think Kendrick would be on a GNX for this, nor do I think Carti is filming a music video for this record, because based on the way his music album is shaping up, while the Kendrick records are doing big numbers...
Nah, that costs money to have that out there like that. Yeah, y'all see that? That's that thing that hold the camera. Look at all this. Look at all this right here. That costs money. Playboi Carti, they ain't in Playboi Carti's budget. Look, cones, street cones and all that. Nah, that ain't in the budget. What the hell I'm talking about? A cone ain't nothing but $5. But hell no. Nah, that's not these cones and all that. Look at that. Look at all that. That ain't in Playboi Carti's budget. No, sir. This Kendrick Lamar budget right here. Yeah, this Super Bowl budget right here. Look at that stand. Look at them cones. Look at them cones, man. Them real cones right there, boy.
While the Kendrick records are doing big numbers because of the star power on them, it seems like Carti's team is pushing and working the Rather Lie song with The Weeknd to be the biggest track on the record over anything Kendrick has done, which overall just means that they would have no reason to organize such a big collab and moment between Kendrick and Carti if they are not going to put the resources into this song to make it a smash. And also, I mean, Playboi Carti and anything that resembles what he does is not here, and there is a GNX, which is such a clear indicator that this is Kendrick Lamar's vision and he has the lead on this. And so with that, before we go any further, we can...
It's see the TV. Nah, what else go hard? Not go hard, but what else is like? It's got to be something ratchet. It's got to be a ratchet, like a hood type. I think it's pickable. We at night at a gas station.
We can at the very least conclude that this is a Kendrick Lamar project, and now within that, there is a few possibilities of what this could be, and everybody's trying to figure this out. And now, as Drake is releasing a Nokia video to try and get a #1 song there and make a full-on push with that track as much as he can, some people are saying that this is part of what is going to become the Luther music video to make sure that that song continues to stay the dominant chart topper that it is. And while this does make sense, when it comes to their
he could be late night. You know what I'm saying? Number 7 page of it, like. No, this that. If this world, I don't know. Is he at the gas station? Like, I don't know. That don't look like a Luther scene, though. That don't look like no Luther scene. But I mean, hey, look, you can't predict PG Lang. You can't predict him.
Actually being a video for one of the biggest songs the entire music industry has seen in quite a while, I think there is definitely one, and I think it will be the next thing dropping from Kendrick Lamar actually, and it will make sure that Luther continues to stay #1 on the charts while Nokia won't even get close. And with that, that will once again just be another move in Kendrick Lamar's masterful strategy on how to change the course of hip-hop and keep things in control. But with that said, when it comes to this exactly being the Luther music video, considering how when SZA has been doing interviews, she has been talking about how busy both her and Kendrick's schedules have been, and with that, just understanding the level of she has been talking about how busy both her and Kendrick's schedules have been, and with that, just understanding the level of planning they have been bringing to every single thing they have done, if there is a video coming for this, which I do think there is, it probably was filmed a while ago, and maybe when Kendrick and SZA did the rollout for the Grand National Tour. And so I say all of that to say, I do think the Luther video is coming, and in this next phase of Kendrick's genre-winning plan, it is going to drop maybe on the same day as Nokia even, and it's going to create another all-time great moment where Kendrick takes another massive W, I am sure. But whatever that video is not the same as what we have seen here, and I mean...
That Luther going, ooh, you know why? Because that Luther is stretched across all generations, like, you know what I mean?
Just look at the visuals and ask yourself, does this even look like it would mirror what Luther sounds like? And also, just like with Carti, SZA is nowhere to be found in any of what we have seen here, and more than that really, I mean, if you look at the Luther record, their work as a duo is so essential to that song, I really don't know what the point would even be to have one of them in this setting and then not the other. And so while the Luther music video is coming and it's gonna ruin whatever momentum that Nokia may have had, Kendrick's plans for new music don't seem to be stopping.
Hey, look, Fantastic knows something. Somebody been telling them something.
There, and the biggest reasons why we can figure out what's going on here is so much more than just a new music video, all comes to the setting itself. Which, important to note, this is very close to home for Kendrick, and really with where they have chose to make this video. Clearly based on the time this looks like it's around, and just the general design and setup of the frame that it seemed like they were filmed. Understanding the setting and just how many people on Kendrick's team were involved with this. While there is rumors that Kendrick is filming a music video for a track like Hey Now or more realistically TV Off,
Yeah.
while TV Off
either Hey Now, Say Now. Nah, I don't think it's Hey Now, Say. I think it might be Pickable or something, because that's at night. Got the GNX. You know what I'm saying?
does seem like it could be a real possibility. I don't think it's either of those, and personally, I think what we are going to see here is something that is eventually going to turn out into some new music, and presumably what we are going to see here will lead off the deluxe or complete version of GNX. And why I say that beyond this just seeming like a very important deal for Kendrick's entire team is really because of the placement of the GNX car itself within all of this. Because if we think about the Super Bowl for a second, and again, we all know the type of storyteller that Kendrick Lamar is. When he was standing on top and right next to the GNX, he was performing the unreleased snippet that we heard in the album's trailer right before it dropped, and from the few visuals we have seen here, what
it
is
got
clear
two
is that
GNXs.
whatever that Grand National is out for this time has to continue its tradition of only being used for the utmost importance of both Kendrick's career and the entirety of the rap world. And on that exact idea of using these visual symbols to tell us your next move, anytime this car has been at the forefront of whatever Kendrick's doing,
Oh yeah, I see what he's
that
saying.
is pushing something
I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
very important forward in his career, as whether it was the interview he did with SZA right before all of this, which showed us that the GNX album was always coming before we even knew what it was, to the GNX trailer itself, to then the Super Bowl. Overall, every time we see this car next to Kendrick, the entire landscape of hip-hop shifts with how impactful the moves he makes are, and I think just based off that premise alone, and also the timing of this, because Kendrick Lamar is about to start the biggest tour in hip-hop history very soon as well. Whatever is being filmed here...
Because in that snippet, it had two cars. I don't think the other car was a GNX, though. Reincarnated with love. Reincarnated with love. My gym went out to and power went back up. And it was two cars in that scene. Everybody saying SZA was in that other car and she was about to hop out. I don't know, man. I don't know. He probably went in there to pay for the... She probably went in there to pay for the gas and he pumped it. I don't know. Here
is going to be something that is going to create more noise than most videos ever will, because it's not just going to be a video for a song that we already know, but just based on all of the clues we can see, I think this could be what visuals are
this
seen
car
in
right
Kendrick.
here. This car right here. But this wasn't no GNX, though. But it's two, you know what I mean? Two black joints.
Is going to finally deliver the full snippet from the trailer and Super Bowl that he has been playing, and overall with this, from the trailer and the GNX there to the Super Bowl to here, he really could be completing a story in a way that is getting us to a new place, and really with Kendrick doing something like this, beyond just a new record or video that is going to open things up, but Kendrick coming back around and not stopping is going to stand in the face of all of the ridiculous antics that Drake and everyone around him are still trying to pull.
Look, he gonna be in court somewhere with UMG. Ain't nobody think, but bro, when this drop, ain't nobody gonna be thinking about no daggone Drake.
And he is going to be telling them with moves like we are about to see with whatever this video ends up becoming, that they can't get away with how they are trying to ruin hip-hop, and that the shift that is going down right now in the genre is not stopping anytime soon, as long as Kendrick has control of moments like these. But really, no matter what at this point, whether Kendrick's visual storytelling with the GNX continues and it ends up completing this song or giving us an advancement in the era as a whole, or who knows, maybe this is a music video for Luther or TV Off and I was wrong about what I was saying. Altogether, with Kendrick being active like this and working on bringing the visuals to a place where it is telling us the best story he can right alongside his music, we are clearly seeing this all-time great run continue, and all in all, we are learning that in this era for Kendrick Lamar, he is not playing around in terms of the experiences he wants to deliver and his role as the undisputed face of hip-hop, because this guy is really working like we have never seen somebody, And really, already despite having and holding so many different records and titles that no other artist in music is even close to right now, he just keeps wanting to push things further and further and find new ways to define his greatness. And if we are gonna see this as his tour begins and get whatever this video ends up becoming, well then no matter what ends up happening, hip-hop fans are never gonna have somebody better representing the genre, because with Kendrick, having somebody that cares this much about their craft and rap music as a whole is the best thing we have in an industry that is being ruined by people like Drake still. And really, if Kendrick keeps this up, he is going to take hip-hop to places that we have never seen even more. And so now with all that said, let me know. What do you think of what Kendrick Lamar has previewed in this time?
Let's go! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! Oh. Hey, look, man. What y'all think? Y'all put in the comment section. What video y'all think he's shooting that for? What song y'all think he's shooting that video for? I think it's Pickaboo, man. But Fantastic Hip Hop, he put everything together. He said Luther. I don't know. Is he pumping the gas while SZA's sitting in the car, or is she in there paying for it? What y'all think? Or is that like a late night creep, like? You know what I'm saying? Ninja's about to start hopping out the bushes and get into a bang out at the gas station and all that. What y'all think? I'm going overboard? All right, I'm just trying to use my brain. I'm trying to think a little bit. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to leave a link in the description, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.